Hey guys, hey Red Dragon, Carla Marie, Aries, Puss in Boots, Unknown Capone, Heather McKay. Hey Christy, Carla Marie. Hey Amanda T, Kelly Wood, Glitter Girl. This is gonna be drama a little bit. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be drama all the way through. Hey Crazy Nurse Granny. Hey Trisha, not Trish. Hey Only Fools Lie. Pivotal Comment. Let It Roll. Rhonda. This is not going to be a little bit of drama, Susie Q. This is going to be a whole lot of drama because I'm going to put this out there and then I'm fucking done. Because, well, I'm not done with one of them, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, Ruth. No. Hey, Kim A. Glitter Girl. I don't think I've missed anybody. Let me just start by saying thanks for showing up. And if you don't want to hear the drama, probably now would be a good time to... Hey, Long Island Girl. If you don't want to hear the drama, probably be a good time to exit right now. Hey, Tower Boo. So, last night, I went to bed, kind of pissed off about a situation, and I figured, well, I'll bite my tongue, because, you know, I can be a hothead, and I just went to bed. I just unplugged. Hey, Ben. I just unplugged, and I went to bed. So, this morning, I wake up, and once again, whole lot of fuckery going on on YouTube. Whole lot of fuckery. Christy, I don't know who has my PayPal link. Somebody in here has it, I'm sure. Oh, Red Dragon dropped it. So, let me just say I'm just going to touch on the ex-Patreons, the people that hate Laura, the people that hate me. The people that hate people that do like me or that do like Laura. I'm going to touch on this for just a second, okay? What you're doing is not phasing us as far as trying to break us down, okay? All you've done is prove to us that none of you people have ever in your life had an honest bond with anybody. Because, hey Val, what comes with being a good friend, being a good lover, being a good partner, being a good husband, being a good wife is integrity. And let me tell you something about integrity. I know a lot of secrets on a lot of people in this world. People that I don't like anymore. That I thought I liked, but I don't like anymore. And you know what I'll do? I'll take their fucking secrets to my grave. To my fucking grave. Because that is integrity. And all you ladies out there are proving is you don't have a fucking ounce of it. Not an ounce. Okay? Because you don't become someone's friend. And then and this is going to lead into our one and only Brian St. John. But you don't become someone's friend. And then just because things don't work out, or you don't become someone's partner, or you don't become someone's confidant, and then just because things don't work out, you take shit and throw it out there in the universe. Hello, Carol. It doesn't work that way. So all you ladies, all you people, and I don't like to use the word haters. I don't. It's not my word. Laura uses it. Other people use it. I've heard Molly use it. It's not my word. I don't like to use it. Because in order to hate someone, You have to actually have feelings for that person. See, I don't even hate Brian. Do I hate his bullshit? And yeah, I'm getting ready to address it in just a second. Hey, Pearls L. Hey, Stewie. We always get ready to tell the truth. Yeah, Stewie, I'm asking you, please don't take this rant and only give the bad parts. I'm going to pull an Ash on you. Give me some good parts too. Ha ha ha. But we're going to talk about integrity. Just for a minute. Hey, Robin. And from what I can see, none of those ladies out there have an ounce of it. Not 1 ounce of it. Right, always taught not to hate the person, hate their ways. Hello, Jojo. Hello, just like crybabies. Here I go telling Stewie how to run his channel. Ha ha ha. Joking, Stewie. You people have accomplished nothing, but all you've done is shown the people of YouTube is you can't be trusted with anything. You can't be trusted with nothing. But let me tell you something, ladies, and, well, I think it's all ladies. I've been in Laura's Patreon, and I still know nothing about you ladies. Nothing. Nothing. You don't get discussed. You don't get discussed. So if this Patreon or Laura is so fucking creepy and conniving, well, the creepy and conniving has left the building. And now they're out there in YouTube land for all of you folks to get a piece of. Don't turn your backs on them. I think they've proven don't turn your backs on these people. Because they have not an ounce, not 1 ounce of integrity. Because when you have integrity, and someone tells you something, it doesn't matter. If somebody tells you something in a private conversation, if someone tells you something in confidence, it doesn't matter what happens between you two people. If you take it and you put it out there, then you're the fucking scum, not the person that said it, not the person that did it. You are. Didn't Laura post pictures of someone's vagina? Oh, that picture. You should have seen the Las Vegas picture. That vagina had already been posted. So nice try there, green screen edits. This ain't about Laura. This is about my feelings. This is not about Laura. I'm not defending Laura. Laura doesn't need me to defend her. This is about integrity. This is about knowing someone's secrets. And because you get a burr in your ass. Drop the DMs, Truth. I don't know what DMs you're talking about. Oh no, I don't drop DMs. But there's going to be one creator I'm going to start dropping them on. Because he continues to sit over there and lie his ass off. And after what I heard him say this morning about karma, he better be worried. He's the one that better be worried. Because if he believes in karma, then he's the one that's got the problem in the end. Just joking. But as far as all them people out there that's, telling secrets and stuff like that, no, not at all, Layla's. I don't get easily offended. It's not working. It's not working, guys. You're just making us stronger. So, keep up the good work. Keep showing people just how much of lack of integrity you really do have. Just keep showing them that. Now, let's move on to Brian. Brian, you got all these people believing that you dropping this shit on Pink is is somehow integrity. It's not integrity. You fall right in the same fucking category as these people out here doing this to Laura, except you're doing it to Pink. And you're only doing it because Pink didn't bow down to you. And you know who you're hurting in the process, Brian? You're hurting that family. Because guess what? Pink didn't blast that video on YouTube. You did. You did. And guess what? You can have deleted the video, but I have it. We have it. So, how would you like it? I know, you hear Lolly snoring. How would you like it if somebody took the video that you put out there, Brian, that showed that man in that bed? Not in a private conversation, but on YouTube. Because you don't care, Brian. You don't care who you hurt to get your point across. He goes into people's personal lives so freaking deep that it's not funny. And he did it to hurt Pink. It had nothing to do with caring about that family. Ben, that dog sleeps more than I do. She does sleep a lot. He shared this video that Pink shared private. Was it in poor taste for Pink to share it private? It sure the hell was. But who hurt that family more? Who hurt that family more? He pushed that girl into making that video. My heart broke for that girl. But guess what? I don't know anything about that family because I don't dive into people's personal freaking lives. And let's do a fundraiser for her. Let's help her. Let's do this. Did anybody notice that woman was wearing a postal worker's outfit? Does anybody know what a postal worker makes? And to top everything else off, one of the people that Brian exposed is sitting over in his chat giving him all kinds of kudos. Yes, sarcasm, that would be you. Let's not forget when Brian went after sarcasm because Laura wanted to help her. So I'm telling all of you, don't turn your backs on these people because they have no integrity. None. And Brian over there saying Laura's karma, or talking about somebody dying a horrible death because that's going to be their karma. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Brian? Trying to convince these people that Tawanda and me and Everett and all these people have come after you for no reason. Do you really honestly believe that we just picked your name out of the fucking sky to come after you? You have shown your ass attacking people behind the scenes. Hello, Davin. For years. Let me tell you the first time I met Brian, okay? We all know that Brian and I have a case in common. And the case in common is the Darlie Routier case, okay? I firmly believe the woman didn't get a fair trial. Brian firmly believes she did. Okay? So, Brian has taken it upon himself to harass this family over the years. You know, the family of the victim of the two little boys. Because even if Darlie did commit the crime, the family, they're victims. Okay? A grandmother lost her first two grandchildren. Darlie's sisters lost their first two nephews. They're victims. Regardless of if Darlie's guilty or not, the family is victims. But for years, Brian attacked this family. Went into their personal lives and freaking attacked this family. Because he has a difference of opinion with them. Because they believe in their family member. They don't think she committed the crime. So let me tell you how I first came across Brian St. John, okay? Let's tell this story. I joined a freaking Darlie Routier group, okay? I had no idea who Brian was. Never knew who he was. And I said something that Brian didn't like. Do you know I got over 100 messages in my Facebook Messenger going at me? I never met this dude. My phone sounded like a fucking slot machine, like I had hit the jackpot with the notification things. Ding, 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 ding. Over 100 messages I got from him because I said something he didn't agree with. He wants to talk about Tawanda being a drunk. Let me tell you something, Brian. Somebody very close to you in your life, every fucking picture you see of that person, they got a beer in their hand. Every single picture, they got a beer or a drink in their hand. You really want to go there, Brian? Do you really want to go there, brother? Because everybody thinks I've gone after Brian. I have really held back when it comes to Brian. He started a rumor that I abandoned my son. Can I prove all this? Fuck yeah, I can. I can drop DMs just like everybody else can. Have I tried to keep from doing it? Yeah. Have I joined on the he abuses his wife bandwagon? No, I haven't. Because I don't go into people's personal fucking lives. But obviously, that's the thing to do here on YouTube. And when I was sitting over there listening to him talk about karma and how he believes karma comes back to people because of what they put in the universe, let me ask you something, Brian. What do you think's going to happen to your son? You want to talk about karma? What do you think's going to happen to your son? If you believe Laura is going to die some horrible freaking death for the things that she's done, what do you think about your boy? Huh? I mean, karma's karma, right, Brian? We can't distinguish between somebody's karma that you don't like and somebody's karma that you love. Karma's karma, right? If you believe this. He sat over there and said Laura didn't deserve a platform on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Laura doesn't deserve a platform on YouTube. Some of the shit you've done, Brian. You told Wendy to suck your dick because she told you that she thought you was aggressive and you needed to put a shirt on. You told Wendy to suck your dick. Oh, I don't know, Ziggy. It's probably a bad connection. So what's your karma, Brian? What's your karma going to be, buddy? I can't fathom wishing cancer on someone like Brian did to Laura. Trust me, that is nothing for Brian. That is Brian's sweet side. Wishing cancer on somebody and everybody sitting over there in his chat giving him all kinds of attaboys. Attaboy, Brian. Wishing cancer on somebody. Good job, Brian. Is there really anybody out there in this world that you hate enough that you would wish cancer on? Is there really anybody out there enough that you would wish cancer on? Because I can't. They're not even Brian. Not even Brian. Not even Brian. I can't imagine. But I can't imagine. Because remember, Brian's the one that told me he hoped my cancer ate me from the pussy up. Remember that? Yeah. Brian's the one that had his wife get in front of a screen and scream at me that I was going to lose all my hair because you got cancer. So that's your karma, Brian. So if you believe in karma for the things that people put out in the universe, you better think about your own damn karma, Brian. You better think about your boy's karma. Cancer does suck. And I wouldn't wish it on anyone. No one. Bye, Yamaha. But he wants to sit over there and talk about karma. And he wants to sit over there and lead these people to believe that we just picked his name out of the sky and started attacking him. Bullshit. Anybody that believes that is fucking ignorant. And I won't even use the R word. You're fucking ignorant. Cancer does suck. And for Brian to sit over there and wish it on Laura, fucking disgusting. Hey, Cork. This is major drama, so anybody that doesn't want to be a part of it, you can feel free to leave. And I'm not being mean, I swear. But I'm sick and tired of the fucking hypocrisy that goes around this platform. I don't care that they sit over there and call me Skinwalker. That shit don't bother me. Ziggy, 3-time cancer survivor. Congratulations, Ziggy. Congratulations. You got something to... It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yes, it is. Everybody throw up your pink hearts for breast cancer awareness. I lost my mother to cancer. I lost my brother to cancer. I'm a survivor of cancer. It's not something you wish on anyone. No one. But hey, according to Wendy, Brian's changed. You know, remember Brian's little fucking... how long did that last? A day? Yeah, throw up your pink hearts. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A shout out to anybody who has dealt with that treacherous freaking disease. A shout out to anyone who has had to watch somebody lay in a bed and die from that treacherous fucking disease. A shout out to anyone who has gone through chemotherapy and radiation, because it's not fun. It sucks. And for somebody to sit over there and wish cancer on somebody, think about your karma, buddy. Think about your karma. I survived cancer. I go and get more scans here in a couple weeks to make sure, because I'm not 5 years out. God's got this. God's got this. I'm sorry, Jane. But you know what? As bad as I hate some... And I won't even say hate, because I don't hate people. Because hate takes energy. Hate, you have to care in order to hate. And that tells me that these people out here that hate Laura so much and that hate me so much actually care. Congratulations, Ruth. My mom survived breast cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ruth. And then turned around and died from another cancer. I'm so sorry. Congratulations, Dislikes Crybaby. My dad is 10 years cancer-free. That is something to be so proud of. That is something to stand up and say, I'm a survivor. I'm sure Brian will rip that live stream down, because it goes against everything he said, a day or two ago? How he's changing? how Wendy and them really got through to him. Wendy and Diane, they really got through to him. He's going to try to be a different person. Shit. My grandpa died of brain cancer and my dad died of stomach cancer. I'm so sorry. See, it's such an ugly freaking thing. Such an ugly freaking thing. And to sit and wish that on somebody, you have got to be kidding me. And people sitting in that chat supporting that. I'm sorry, hounds. Cousins and their father. Exactly. Fuck cancer. I lost my mom to cancer. We were eye to eye when she let go. Yeah, I was curled up next to my mom when my mom passed. I was laying in her bed knowing that it was coming. And I was so torn on how to feel because I didn't know. And yeah, now I'm getting upset because I didn't know whether to be grateful that God was taking her home or to be angry because he was taking her away from me. It's such a fucked up situation, man. And to wish that on somebody is so fucked up. I would never wish that on anybody. I survived it. I'm one of the lucky ones, man. There's so many people out there that's not lucky. I lost everything due to that disease, but you know what? I didn't lose my life. I don't usually get emotional, guys, but this has just gone right through me. I just can't. You know, this tit for tat, ugly shit is one thing. But to have people wishing this on each other, that's a whole different ball game, man. That crosses over into something that I don't even recognize as being human. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't do this shit. My 41-year-old brother, my ride or die, man. The person that taught me everything I wasn't supposed to know about life. You know, how to sneak out of the house and not get caught. How to smoke pot. How to roll a joint. You know, all the things that you're not supposed, you know, my ride or die. And when he was diagnosed, he lost his fucking mind, man. He was 41 years old. He wouldn't accept the fact that he was going to die in 4 or 5 months. So no, not only did I lose him to cancer, I lost him to insanity. Because he just wouldn't accept it. He would not accept it. So the 4 months that he lasted, he was fucking crazy. There was no getting through to him. We talked to a psychiatrist and she said, you know, we can try to bring him out of this denial, but what's his reality when he comes out of it? I'm sorry, Marianne. I'm sorry for all of you guys that have been touched by that. And so many people have been touched. They know, they love, they've been in contact with somebody that's died of cancer. And all of this shit that's being said and done on YouTube is just freaking ugly. If you want to go tit for tat, do it, man, do it. But this shit of wishing cancer on people, this shit of digging into people's real lives and bringing tears to people, come on, stop it. You want to sit on a panel, you want to call me names, do it. I don't care. I talk shit too. But to sit and say that stuff, I can't, man. I cannot. I have to call it out, man, when I see shit like that. I have to. Hospice is a fantastic organization, Bonnie. They came in for my mom. And you know what? I hated the nurse. I hated the hospice nurse. I loved the hospice social worker, but I hated the freaking nurse because she was the one that came out every single day to give us an update on dying. Okay, now this is happening. This is happening because, you know, her nail beds are starting to turn this color. So this means this and this means that. I hated that woman. I fucking hated her. I know she was only doing her job. It was the social worker that I absolutely adored because she's the one that sat by my mom's bedside and read scriptures or, you know, played the music my mom wanted to hear. But for somebody to sit on YouTube and wish fucking cancer on another human being is ugly. For somebody to go into someone's personal life because they pissed you off and caused pain on a family you don't even know. You're just reaching, Brian. You don't care about that family. You did it to hurt fucking Pink. And he wants to sit over there and talk about karma? How people's karma is going to come back to them? Are you kidding me? For God's sakes, I thought when this happened with his son, I honestly thought this is going to change him. He's going to become more humble. He didn't. He got angrier. He got uglier. And the people that did attack him over his son, those are people it wasn't me. It wasn't Tawanda. It wasn't Everett. It wasn't us. We're not the ones that attacked him over his son. Nobody holds him responsible for what his son has done. We weren't the ones that attacked him. The ones that attacked him were the ones he was attacking. They clapped back. I just can't, you all. This is just, I cannot get on any of these freaking bandwagons. I'm telling you, if me and Laura was to part friendships tomorrow, I can promise you, I would not do to her what's being done to her. If me and Pink we're not friends. Pink and I have had our fucking disagreements, but I would never ever do what Brian is doing. It's not his place. And he's hurting people just to get his revenge. And for him to sit over there and wish cancer on Laura, I'm sorry, I can't. And the people sitting in there rooting him on, I can't. I cannot wrap my mind about it. I cannot. These ex-Patreons that are going at Laura, all they've proven is they don't have an ounce of integrity. Not 1 ounce. He might as well have wished it on her, Wilma. Because if he thinks Laura's going to die that kind of death because of her behavior, even his own people were in chat telling him, Brian, don't say that. Don't wish that on somebody. So if he thinks Laura's going to die of something like that because of her behavior, then I got news for you, Brian. My heart really hurts for you when your day comes. And I mean that. My heart really hurts for you when your day comes. And I mean that. My heart really hurts for the day that he has to suffer. That the ending comes for him. Because he might as well, if he didn't wish it, He might as well have wished it. And people sitting over there supporting him, I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't. He has made it abundantly clear that he will hurt you any way he can. I was just going through old text or old messenger things today, and I found where him and another woman put a rumor out there that I abandoned my son. I never abandoned my son, but that's the kind of rumor he put out there. The only thing that I know is I can stand tall knowing that he's a fucking liar. I've never attacked Brian. If I attacked Brian, it's because he come at me. And he knows this. He knows this. Him denying all that shit that he said about that baby, and I've got a message in my phone where he admits he said every one of those things about that baby, every fucking one of them. And then he wonders why people came at him. You're right. I wish no one bad. I do. Not Brian, not anybody. I can't, you all. I can't. I can't support that. I can never. I can't support the shit he's done. Yeah, I'm eating a cinnamon roll or a pecan roll or whatever. Hey, Kathy. He did admit it. He admits it in my text messages. I mean, he doesn't come right out and say, yeah, I said it, big deal. But we're having a conversation, and I said, but Brian, that baby didn't do anything to you. And he says, you know I just did that because they were hurting me. And my conversation was still, but that baby didn't hurt you. He hurts Nicole all the time. And I don't think he even realizes it. Shoving her in front of a camera. I don't know how to show anything, Trisha. I don't know how to make videos. He told me that he also says in a message that I have that Braden couldn't see that stuff. Those ex-Patreons, to me, they have no integrity. None. Some suffering disease, that karma, yeah. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Even coming out of his mouth, I was like, oh my God. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt, and he never ceases to amaze me. And I've known him for 12 or more years, and it never ceases to amaze me what comes out of his fucking mouth. You know, everybody's like, well, what about what comes out of Laura's mouth? What about, you know what? I don't know, Trisha. I don't know if Laura wants to do that. I've never heard Laura wish cancer on somebody. And trust me, me and Laura go head to head on some shit. We really do. The people that support Laura go head to head with her on some shit. But that don't mean that she's a bad person. Patreon. And I'm sure they've all said this. I'm sure they all sat back and said, oh, I'll never do that. Those ex-Patreons aren't doing anything but making us stronger. Okay, Trisha. Because like I said, the whole time I've been in Patreon, I still don't know these people's names. I still don't know what they look like. I couldn't tell you what Mandy Lynn looks like or Clary T. That's how loyal Laura is. Because even with all the shit they've dumped on her, she still hadn't dumped their shit. And I'm sorry I got upset and started crying, guys, but I just can't. I can't with that kind of talk. I can't. And like I said, my very first meeting with Brian was in a Darlie Routier Facebook group. I had no idea who he was, had no idea where he stood on it. I made one comment he didn't like, and I got over 100 messages in my YouTube, or not my YouTube, in my Facebook Messenger. And I was like, what the fuck have I done? Thank you, Square Knots. I do try to do what's right. I do. And what I don't do is I don't take people's secrets and blast them because they're pissed off at me or I'm pissed off at them. I don't do it. I've had a girlfriend for over 40 years. Not a girlfriend, but you know what I'm saying. A friend that's a girl. One of my very best friends. I know every secret there is to know about her. Everything. Everything. And I've never, ever told any of her secrets. And let me tell you something. Me and her has been on the outs before. We have been on the outs before. Thank you, Carol. But you know what? I'll take her secrets to the grave, and she knows it. Because I have integrity, and that's what people with integrity do. So anybody out there spewing secrets, I'm okay, YouTube, please. Anybody out there putting secrets out, you can look at the person and think, oh my God, I can't believe they said that, or I can't believe they did that. But try looking a little deeper at the person that's putting it out there. And the reasons they're putting it out there. Not because they care. Not because they give a damn. It's not because they care about people. It's not because they're doing the right thing. They're doing it out of the fact that they have no integrity. And I'm sorry, guys. This has been heated, and I've cried, and pretty much every emotion that you can have. Rhonda, I look like a supermodel. That's cool. Like I said, I just can't with the things that are being said out there. I just can't. You know, I can go low. I can go low and I can go hard. And sometimes I have to restrain myself from going that low and that hard. And this skinwalker shit and all that, this tit for tat stuff, that don't mean nothing. That don't faze me. They crack on me, I crack on them, whatever. It's the hardcore stuff that really gets to me. And listening to Brian's, yes, things have gotten out of hand. You're right. Yeah, crazy nurse granny, she's fine. Laura don't let this shit bother her. Or at least she says she doesn't. And, you know, like I said, this ex-Patreon shit, it's ridiculous. You know, it is what it is. They want to play this game. Well, then all I can say is all you people out there that's fallen right into their pockets, don't turn your back on them. Don't turn your back on them. Because if they'll stab people that they considered friends, then they'll do it to you too. What is the skinwalker? They say I want to wear Laura's skin. I think I've made it quite clear that I'm pretty comfortable in my own skin. Tit for tat were the good old days. If you think about it, with what BSJ has created, the devil has come to town, y'all. Well, and the thing about me is I give the devil his dues if he deserves them. You know, he sat over there the other day and he did a live stream about how Wendy and Diane have really gotten to him and how he's really going to try to be a better person and all of this. And then to hear what he had to say this morning, it was like, you've not changed. Nothing about you has changed. So what? You're not going to say the word retarded anymore? That's supposed to make you a good guy because you choose now you're not going to say retarded? That's the least of Brian's evilnesses, is saying a word. And him sitting in that stream, which I don't think he mentioned me. I don't know. I don't know if he did. But him sitting in that stream saying that these people have attacked him for years. Get over it, dude. Nobody picked your name out of the fucking sky and just started attacking you. He's gone at my son. He's gone at, I mean, trust me, there will be no proof of me going after Brian without him coming after me first. Trust me, that will never come to light. When Lennon and this other person said, well, we have proof that you attacked Brian first. Okay. Would you like to ante that up? Because I don't believe you. Okay, have a good day, Meerkat. Yeah, they think Ben is Meerkat. Meerkat and Ben are both in here. Okay. I just can't, man. When you start striking like this and causing people physical hurt, where their heart is hurt, when you start, and that goes for everybody. That goes for everybody. And for him to sit up there and say that Laura shouldn't have a platform on YouTube after all the shit he's done. No, it doesn't work that way, buddy. And just because he has a crowd behind him right now because, you know, they don't like Laura, that doesn't make him right. But I guess I've lost some of my anger. At least I've cried it out. And it's got to stop, guys. This hurting each other as bad as it's going on. It's got to stop. I should have never said anything about Jennifer Lynn's relationship, her past relationship. That was a low blow. But I think what Jennifer says about me is low too. So I mean, at some point, where do we sit and think, you know, how low can we go? And the people supporting him shocks the hell out of me. You know, you got Sarcasm sitting over there in his chat, not under her name, but under her troll name. And you got Sarcasm sitting over there in his chat supporting him when he's the one that went after her, when he's the one that doxed her husband. I don't care what she's whining about. I mean, I don't care. You know, words are words. You know, the calling me names and all this stuff, that don't bother me. That does not bother me in the least. But some of this stuff is going deep. And if Brian has proved one thing, he's proved that he will go real life. So all I can tell you people out there supporting him is don't give him any ammo. He's got nothing on me. Everything he's ever had on me, he's either put it out there or, you know, and there's, you know, what more can he do to me? He knows my vulnerable spot is my son. And he's done it. He's been there and he's done that. So, and to think that I got into so much shit defending him because I do try to defend what's right. And there were people that was calling his job. And I said, that's not right, man. You cannot do that shit. It's okay, Russell. It's just drama. You might want to leave. You probably don't know anybody we're talking about, so have a good day, Russell. Yeah, Brian works. I've always known Brian to have a job. That's why I don't get on the bandwagon that Brian doesn't have a job, because I've always known him to have a job. It may be at Hothead Burrito or it may be at Applebee's, you know, but it's a job. That's why you don't hear me get on the bandwagon of Brian doesn't have a job, because he does. I've always known the man to work. There's no integrity out there anymore. People releasing private conversations. And you know the one person that hasn't released private conversations is Laura. And she's the one they're getting dropped on left and right. I never seen Pink. I wasn't a big Pink follower. I didn't watch her every video, but I never seen her drop private information, private conversations. Well, they're saying he didn't wish cancer on Laura, but that he predicted Laura would die a horrible, painful death with tubes in her ass and all this from cancer because of her karma. And when I heard him talking about karma, I was like, you have got to be kidding me, Brian. You have got to be kidding me. You are talking about somebody's karma? You are talking about what you put out in the universe? And then, of course, his typical lies that people just come out of the woodwork to attack him. Anybody that believes that bullshit is nuttier than a damn fruitcake. I do say positive things about people if there's something positive to say. And that's what I said. For all these people that say Brian doesn't work, yeah, he does. I mean, he worked at Hothead Burrito. He's worked at Applebee's. He works in some kind of industrial cleaning thing now. I mean, the man works. I'm not going to sit and lie on somebody. I'm not going to, spread a rumor that I know is not true. I don't have to when it comes to Brian. Trust me. There's enough about him that is true. I don't attack him or anyone. I just avoid them like the plague. I wished I could do that, man. But I've always been kind of like the freedom fighter. I've always fought for the underdog. And I can't stand it when I hear things being said that's just wrong. And if I'm saying something that's wrong, call me on it. You know, call me on it. Show me where I'm being wrong. I say that all the time. Give the devil his dues, and I do. You know, all this shit that went on between him and Pink, we all saw it unfold. He got mad because Pink let someone on her panel because he couldn't control Pink. So he got mad and he went into her personal life. And whatever Pink did or did not do would have never come out. Brian is not this self-righteous person that does what's good, you know. Trust me, the motherfucker don't wear a cape. He's not a superhero. He doesn't do these things because he cares. All right, guys, I do think Laura's going live, so I am going to get off here. And thank you all for showing up and hanging out with me while I vented, while I cried, but for all you ex-Patreons out there, you're not breaking us. You're only making us stronger. So keep on keeping on. And I hope all of y'all have a lovely day. And I'll see you around the tube. Bye, guys.